I thought he played well the other game too. Hit some big shots and had that huge offensive rebound late in the game, and then obviously did it tonight. So I mean, you know, we knew coming in he was going to be a load, and he was tough on the glass as well. Big physical guy. Going to have a great year next year here. So yeah, he's a tough check. Shoots the ball well. Can play inside, outside.
Coach, were these kind of two similar games? You had a 10-point lead, I think, in both games, and kind of got away from you. They just had a little more depth,
Well,
I think, or what?
you know what? It's going to get away from a lot of people in this environment, let me tell you. I couldn't be prouder of our guys. I mean, the fact that we came in here and managed to get up for a bit and then, you know, deal with the crowd and the environment when Kansas made that inevitable run that a talented team's going to make. And then we managed to come back again, and stay in the game, and stay in the game. Eventually, obviously, we just couldn't pull it out either of the two nights. But in that way, it was similar. I thought that we took a few punches and tried to bounce back both nights. But, you know, they're a talented team and got the crowd behind them here in Kansas City. It's a tough place to get that W, as we just learned.
How's this going to help you?
I mean, what a fantastic experience for both teams, I think. Hopefully the fans are leaving happy both nights too. I think should be enjoying this basketball this time of year, seeing two talented teams duke it out. And now going over to Korea, I think playing in this environment can only help make the two teams a little bit more game ready for the FISU games.
Coach, what do you think you have to work on moving towards, you know, South Korea? Like, what do you think you guys took away from this week?
Well, I mean, we've been together now for 7 days, so I could really be a perfectionist and say everything, to be honest with you. The one thing we don't is the heart and the chemistry the guys have. Like, that's been the thing that's carried us through. We make mistakes as a team that's only been together for a week with help side or boxing out or knowing the offensive plays. But they're making up for it with energy and hustle and talent. I think we got a talented group of CIS guys. So we have a lot of areas though to get better at if we're going to medal.
For the players, how close did you guys feel like you were to, you know, maybe taking it to the final minute of the game, being a little bit more competitive than you were the last? At what point was the tide turning in favor?
There were just a couple of the key momentum plays, the ones that really get the crowd behind them. That's really what set apart is just that last couple minutes. Confidence-wise, we have the confidence. We feel like we can play. And it wasn't a question of that. It was just they had those key plays down the stretch that really spread the game open in those last couple minutes.
Would you guys like to see them again over there in South Korea once you get to the medal round or whatever?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think you'd fare even better over there, away from this KU-friendly crowd?
Hopefully, you know, I don't know if the crowd's going to be out in South Korea, so, but I know playing in this type of environment helped out both teams. So, yeah.
Coach, having played Kansas already one time before, were there any weaknesses you were trying to expose this second time around?
Well, I don't think they have too many weaknesses, but that's a heck of a team there. They got talent at all the positions. You know, we have a lot of respect for Kansas basketball historically and this group. It's a great team. Obviously, we'd love to have a chance to match up with them again over in Korea in the medal round, as was said. That's probably the goal of their team as well. I think that's where our two teams would end up meeting, would be in a medal round. So I think we both like to get to that game and you know, see if we can do a little bit better away from the friendly confines of Kansas. But no small task. They're a talented group.
Coach, looking ahead to next week, you guys are going to play a lot of games in a shorter period of time. I mean, how big is depth going to play a role over there? And do you have any plans for at least, you know, balancing out minutes to try to keep guys fresh, or how's that going to work?
No question. The international tournaments where you're playing 5 games in 6 days in your pool and then going into the medal rounds, you need to have that depth of 12 guys. And I definitely feel like we have that. We saw some different people step up tonight and make plays that didn't step up the other night and vice versa. So from our standpoint, like, we feel that we can go 12 deep and every guy's going to have a role to play, and hopefully that'll help us survive our pool.
Coach, any idea where you feel like you or the Team USA matches up with those other 22 teams, or do you have any idea?
No, we at this point we really don't know how good the Russians and Serbians and Chinese teams are. Usually the Eastern European squads are have a fair amount of sort of professionals on them and are pretty tough. I think besides the last time Canada won it was back in '83, I believe, and the U.S. won it a couple times. It's been all Eastern European teams that have won it historically. So you know, I'm sure there'll be some pretty talented squads.
Anything else? Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you.